On behalf of Royal Cyber, I welcome you to the webinar Developing HATS Application for Oracle WebLogic Server. It is part of the series of complimentary webinars organized by Royal Cyber for increasing awareness and going deep into IBM Host Access Transformation Services, which is more commonly known as HATS. This webinar focuses on how can we test and deploy HATS application when we are developing for Oracle WebLogic Server as the application server instead of conventional usage of WebSphere application server or IBM WAS. We will also demonstrate the whole process of deploying the HATS application on WebLogic in the final section. I am Yasir Hassan, and with me I have our HATS specialist, Hosh Mohammed. Okay, let me start with the agenda. We will start with the brief introduction about us, that is Royal Cyber. Then we will discuss the IBM Rational HATS tool. Then we will discuss the WebLogic server briefly, and we will also share the benefits of HATS and WebLogic combination, how it is beneficial from technical and business perspective. In the next section, we will describe the whole process of downloading and installing Oracle WebLogic server. Then we will show you the demo to create a simple HATS application and deploy that on the WebLogic server. We will conclude the webinar with your questions. Let me share some brief information about us, that is Royal Cyber. Royal Cyber is a modernized e-business solution provider. We are premier IBM business partners. We are also IBM authorized trainers, and we are also Microsoft certified gold partners. The company started in 2002, and since then we have developed as a leader in providing training and consultancy of many IBM tools like IBM Rational, IBM WebSphere, Tivoli, Lotus, Cognos. Apart from that, we also deal in Microsoft family solution, and we offer our solutions to businesses worldwide, and our clientele include many Fortune 500 companies as well. So if you are thinking about the question that why you choose Royal Cyber, then you can see this slide that these are few of our achievements. We have recently won Mobile Innovation Award in Impact 2013. We are premier IBM business partner for more than a decade, and now we are among the very few partners, that is 11, and these 11 partners have obtained Smarter Commerce authorization. Here you can see our global presence. We are headquartered in Chicago, Illinois. This is the place from where it all started, and now we have a global footprint with offices and development center across North America, Europe, Asia, Africa, and the Middle East, as you can see in this slide. This is our business model with central management sitting in Chicago. We have country manager and technical team working under him or her in each country, again as you can see in this slide. This is our brand portfolio, a very high level one, I must say. As you can see, we have covered all the possible bases with our solutions, from enterprise modernization to database servers. You can see the Microsoft family solutions here, e-commerce based solution, middleware, portal, rational tools, enterprise modernization, and many databases. So these are few of our tools and technologies. Here you can see some of our clients. There are plenty more, I must say, but we have mentioned few of them to show you the diversity in our client base. Like here you can see we have Dawn.com, we have Ford, the auto manufacturer, the Pfizer, Bank Riyadh, ISGN, American Express, and so many others. So now we will move on to the introduction to the HATS tool. So Rational HATS, it's a premier IBM product suite that is inarguably the best tool for presenting old green screen application in modernized manner, and it does it very rapidly and of course efficiently. HATS modernized version can be prepared for various output mediums, and the best thing is that you don't need to make any changes in the existing application running on backend. So you can say that the matured environment stays at the backend, and it ensures the business continuation and stability. as the green screen application is running on back end, and HATS is providing a front end representation of that application. So there is no need whatsoever to migrate data with HATS implementation. And it's a known fact that it is very hard to train people on old obsolete technologies. So moving to HATS permits new resources to come on board quickly. And of course, it is very easy to find resources for modern technologies as compared to the old technologies. Like and if you publish an advertisement for a Java resource, you will get 100 and thousands of replies. But if you give the same advertisement for an old technology, say COBOL, you will get very few responses. So these are HATS deployment options. So data from legacy servers like System I and System Z can be used at various places as demonstrated in this slide. Data once processed by HATS can be deployed for web application, rich clients, portals, mobile devices, and you can also incorporate the entire service-oriented architecture in the form of web services. So it allows the communication between multiple systems, both ways. These are few of salient features of HATS. There are many things that HATS can do, like modernizing green screen per the current UI standards. You can use macros. You can apply customization and other techniques to show green screen data in organized manner. You can also apply advanced controls and widgets, which were naturally absent in the green screen applications. And HATS can also be used for creating mobile version for specific devices for your business needs. You can also create a generic version based on RWD, the responsive web design. We had conducted a webinar a couple of months ago on that as well. So this is the high-level HATS architecture. Here you can see that IBM iServer is used for the green screen application. The HATS application is deployed on an application server, which is VAS in this case. And then it can be used on various platforms, browsers, devices via HTTP protocol or web services. So we will discuss how we can replace VAS with Oracle WebLogic Server in this webinar. So now we move to the main part of the webinar. We will introduce WebLogic Server, and then we'll show you the process of downloading and installing a WebLogic Server and using it to host HATS application. So let me hand over to host Mohammed to take the webinar further.
Thank you, Yasser. Support for Oracle WebLogic Server in HATS is the new feature of HATS version 9.0. So now you can deploy your HATS applications on WebLogic Server as well. Previously, there was the support for WebSphere application server, WebSphere portal server, and from version 8.5, Rational HATS also introduced the support of Apache Geronimo server. And now with the latest version 9.0, you can develop HATS application targeted for WebLogic Server. So these are the few benefits for Oracle WebLogic Server. That WebLogic Server offers choice in development, framework, and tooling, like Application Development Framework, Spring and Struts. Oracle supports both open source development offerings and commercial code. Oracle WebLogic Server enables administration of sophisticated system via well-designed graphical console. You can use the administration console to configure a start and stop server instances, configure WebLogic Server clusters, and perform other such administration tasks. WebLogic Server also provides robust support for the latest emerging APIs, including web services, transactions, persistence, and security. Oracle WebLogic Server infrastructure supports the deployment of many types of distributed applications and is an ideal foundation for building applications based on services-oriented architecture. So WebLogic Server also provides a very comprehensive and flexible security infrastructure. So it means there are plenty of benefits that attract to use WebLogic Server. Now, you can see in this slide, we have given the link. The first step is to download the WebLogic Server and then install that. So we have given here the link, so you can simply paste in this link in the browser and then you can download the WebLogic Server 12 version and install. All the installation instructions are also specified on this Oracle website, so you can simply go and download and install this server. Once the Oracle WebLogic Server is successfully installed, the next step is to install Oracle WebLogic Server tools in Application Developer 9.0 for host access transformation services, because by default you will not find the WebLogic Server tools in the Rapid Application Developer environment. So next few slides in this webinar presentation guide you how you can install these WebLogic Server tools. Now let me explain here that the installation process of installing Oracle WebLogic Server tools that is installed as Eclipse plugin. It is simply a step-by-step wizard type approach. There are other ways also to accomplish the same task, like installing Oracle WebLogic Server using Eclipse Update Manager or manual installation. However, we will follow in this webinar the installation process by installing WebLogic Server tools within RAID. You can simply open your development environment, and once you open, you can see there is a help menu on the top. Simply select that help menu. Then you can see at the bottom there is an option install new software. Click on that. Once you click the install new software, on the next window available software, please select the link available software sites. You can see there is a link available software site. Simply click on that link. Once you click this one, then you will be asked to add repository. You are required to click the add button. So once you click the add button, you can see at the right side there is an add button. Click that add button. Once you click this one, then add site dialog will appear. Enter Oracle Enterprise Pack for Eclipse repository as the name, and then in the location field, paste the URL that is given in this slide and click OK. Two more repositories that are required to add. So in the same way, add these two repositories that are mentioned in this slide. The first is name should be Eclipse Juno repository, and location, in the location field, type the URL given. In the same way, the second repository is Eclipse Web Tools Platform repository. Simply and in the location field, type this URL that is given and click the OK button. Once you add the repository on available software window, make sure that the contact all update site during install to find required software checkbox is selected. You can see at the bottom there is an option contact all update sites during install to find required software. Please check this box and then select the Oracle Enterprise Pack for Eclipse repository entry in the work with drop down box. You can see on the top there is a work with drop down box. Select Oracle Enterprise Pack for Eclipse repository from there, and then expand the result shown and check, apply the check to next to Oracle WebLogic Server tools, and then click next. Once you do these settings, then there is a straightforward wizard. Simply follow the instruction in the wizard and click on next, and follow the remaining steps in the wizard to install these Oracle WebLogic Server tools. So once you have installed Oracle WebLogic Server and its tool, the next step is to add the Oracle WebLogic Server in Toolkit so that you can use this server as the targeted server for our HATS application. Next few slides explain the process to add WebLogic Server don't worry, if you can't follow the process, we will show you the entire process in our demo as well. From the server tab, you can see in this slide, from the server tab, select server, select new and then server. On the define new server panel, expand Oracle because we want to add Oracle WebLogic server. So expand Oracle and select the appropriate WebLogic server and then click next. On the Oracle WebLogic server tool, you see define a WebLogic runtime panel, insert the path of WebLogic server installation path and click next. You can see automatically the Java home directory will be given here. On the Oracle WebLogic server, specify a WebLogic directory panel, click create button and launch domain configuration wizard, because if you have not created the domain, then this wizard will help you to create a domain, and if you have created the domain, then you will see the domain here. So this wizard will guide you how you can create the domain. For the launch domain configuration wizard, choose all default options except for the administration account. Choose the default name as WebLogic and password as WebLogic12, and the wizard will create the domain with name as base domain. Once the base domain is created, with the help of configuration wizard, next step is to specify that domain in domain directory field as shown in this slide. Once you have specified, then you can click the finish and your server will be added here. Now the next step is you need to modify the publishing mode of your, means by default the publishing mode will not help to deploy and start your application. So on this slide you can see how you can modify publishing mode. Simply modify by clicking the properties, means on the server properties, right click on the server properties, and on this slide you can see they are expand the publishing and click exploded archive and click OK button. So this will modify your publishing mode. Once you have modified the publishing mode, all the settings have been done, so you are ready to create your HAS application and deploy on WebLogic server. From the main menu, select File, New and HAS project. On the connection setting, on the project setting, for example, you can give the name of WebLogic demo as your name and specify the ER name as WebLogic demo _ER, and targeted server should be Oracle WebLogic server, and click next. On the connection setting, specify the host name, that is the IBM demo server iCityDFW.ibm.com, and the port on which you want to connect, that is 992, and application type should remain the 5250, and the code page should remain 037 United States, and the screen size should be 24/80, and click next. Once you click next, you will see the project theme window. From this window, there are 4 options. Select the first option, that is standard. That is by default is selected standard. So click standard and click next. Once you click next to this, the next page is you will see the template window. Select any template from the list. For example, a research.jsp template, and click finish. So your project has been created. Now the one more thing is to add the SSL certificate in order to connect this IBM demo server. For this, click the connection file, that is main _ the connection folder. Then you will see the different tabs. Click security tab and enable checkbox SSL, then import the provided certificate and provide valid certificate password, and just click verify just to make sure that the provided password and certificates are valid, and then save your project. Once you save, now you can deploy and start your application on WebLogic server. Simply right click on your project and select run on server option. Either you can select debug on server or run on server. If you click on debug on server, it will open the terminal window as well, but for the time being we are selecting run on server. And once you click run on server, it will deploy, it will bring your application in configured box. So means your application is ready to go to the WebLogic server. Click next and finish. Once you do finish, it will take some time in order to deploy your application and start your application. Once your application is started, you can see the browser and that your application is shown. You can specify the username and password and navigate and see the different pages. That is default transformation in HAS. So let me show you the whole process in our live demo as well. Environment, you can see at the bottom there are different tabs. Click server. What I am going to do, I have already installed the WebLogic server and its tools. So from the server tab, click, right click and then new, click server here. There are different tools available. I want to install the Oracle WebLogic server, so expand Oracle and select the appropriate version and click next here. Now here WebLogic home. So give the installation path of your server. The default path on Windows is Oracle and WebLogic server here. Click OK. Once you click OK, you can see it will also populate the Java home directory automatically. Click next. From here, that is the, and to specify the domain directory. You can see I have already created the base domain, so I can specify this. If you have not specified while installation, you can create using the launch domain configuration wizard. So I select known domain as base domain, and from here click next and finish. So I have added the Oracle WebLogic server as my server in development environment. The next step is to modify the publishing mode. Simply right click on the server and select its properties, expand WebLogic, then expand publishing, then click advanced, or click publishing, and you can see there is publish as a virtual application selected. Now select publish as an exploded archive and click OK. Now you have modified the publishing mode. Next step is to create your HAS project. Simply create new HAS project, or you can select this button from toolbar or from menu, click new and HAS project. Specify the name of your project. For example, WebLogic demo. Select the targeted server. My targeted server is Oracle WebLogic server. Enterprise application project, that will be the deployable file, ER file. ER file name should be different from the project name. So I append ER and click next. So these are the connection parameters. I specify the iSeries, that is IBM demo server, iSeries d.dfw.ibm.com. Select the application type as 5250, port 992, code page and screen size should remain the default, and click next. Now from the project theme, you can select the standard theme and click next. These are the available templates that HATS tool provides. You can select any template, for example, research.jsp, and click finish. It will build your workspace. It will take a couple of minutes in order to build your workspace and create your HATS project. You can see at the bottom some processing is going on. Building your workspace, validating WebLogic demo. Once it finishes the processing, then one more thing is that you must add the SSL certificate in order to connect to IBM demo server. For that, under the connection folder, double click the connection file, that is main, and then select the security tab. From the bottom, you can see different tabs. Select security, enable SSL certificate option. Either you can import your certificate or you can specify the path of your certificate. I am choosing the first option, that is import. Import the certificate. I am giving the certificate and provide the valid password for the certificate. Click verify just to make sure that certificate name is valid, and click save all. So means you have created your HATS application and imported the valid SSL certificate. One more thing, I just want to see the result in Internet Explorer. Go inside window menu, click web browser and click Internet Explorer. You can see there are different options for the browser. I have selected Internet Explorer, and then you are ready to deploy your application on server. Simply select run on server, right click on your project, select the server on which you want to deploy and install your application. You can see in the configured panel your ER file is selected. Click next. On this page, select off, click simply next and finish. It will take some time in order to deploy your application on WebLogic server and start your application. Once your application is started, it will open up in an Internet Explorer browser. What it is doing, it is starting your Oracle WebLogic server domain. You can also see in the console view that what operations are being performed. It is starting Oracle WebLogic domain. It takes a couple of minutes because first it deploy, then once it is successfully deployed, then it starts your application, and once your application is started, then it will show in the browser that you have selected. It is publishing, still publishing. First time it takes time. For example, next time if you make any changes in this application, then it will not take much time. It will simply restart. You can see your browser window has been opened. This is the URL for your application, localhost, and the default port for WebLogic server, that is 7001, and WebLogic demo, that is your web project. So you can see here that your application has been started and login page has been displayed. So you can specify the username and password and navigate on different pages to see the default headset transformation. So this is all about deploying your first HEADS application on WebLogic server. So this is all about from my side. Now I hand over the control to my fellow Yasser. He will take the webinar further and conclude it. Thank you so much.
So now please feel free to ask any questions. You can type in your question in the chat window. Apart from that, you can send us any queries related to HADS on our email address, that is hads_queries@royalcyber.com. It's hads, HATS _queries, QUERIES @royalcyber.com. We have also provided this email address in excuse me, in the chat window as well. So you can copy it from there as well. So we are waiting for questions from your side. Okay, so first question that we have got is that can we deploy multiple HADS application on a single WebLogic server instance? So I'm afraid the answer to it is no, you can't do it right now. But the way things are going, and if you see the history of HADS development, we expect this feature to be provided in HADS very soon, in upcoming versions. So I cannot commit to any version, but we can expect it to be happen very soon. Okay, and the other question is, what are the other servers supported by HADS? Yes, Hosh has mentioned it in one of his earlier slides that apart from IBM WAS, Apache Geronimo support is also provided from version 8.5, and in 9.0 we have this WebLogic server support, that we discussed in this webinar. So we have conducted a webinar a few months ago on Apache Geronimo with HADS combination. So let me share the link to the resources. First one is the blog, where the brief details of Oracle WebLogic support are provided. And second link is the link to the video page of the webinar that we had conducted. The webinar title was Testing and Deploying HADS Application on Apache Geronimo Server. So, and please keep in mind that you will have to fill the form to access the video. So just fill the form and you'll see the video will be available to you. Okay, and there is another question, does WebLogic server provide support of web services? Yes, WebLogic server provides full support to not only web service, but the entire service-oriented architecture. So from that perspective, from web services or service-oriented architecture perspective, this WebLogic server from Oracle is as good as Geronimo or IBM WAS. So any other questions? Let me remind you that from Royal Cyber you can get 40 hours of consultancy free of cost. We also conduct, apart from these webinars, we also conduct HATS training program, the distance learning. So basically stay tuned with us for more trainings and webinars. So I really would like to thank you for your participation.